Some time ago, I watched a very interesting video. The name is, if I'm not mistaken, The Toxic Works of Self-Help, and the link to the video you can find in the description. The idea of the video goes a little bit against the idea of society that we need life coaches, self-help coaches and whatnot. And I mean by society, I mean some specific parts of it, because there are different parts who think that life coaches are just people who suck money out of other people. Since I both create content about self-development and consumed a lot of content about self-development during my life, I decided to share my opinion with you about the fact whether these videos, this information, these life coaches can actually help you, and what you shall do to actually help yourself. Let us begin. But obviously, before we begin, I have to tell you that this is Yury Experience, and here I share my various experiences about different topics. I do 2 videos per week, Mondays and Thursdays. If you will enjoy this video, please drop a like and also subscribe to the channel. You can also leave a comment. Let's go. What do I mean by self-help videos? These are videos in terms of how to find a girlfriend in 10 days, or how to earn a lot of money in 100 weeks, or how to become less self-conscious in less than an hour, or how to clean your room in 1 minute. All of these videos about how to change the quality of your life, how to change your relationships, how to improve your appearance, all of these videos are meant when I'm talking about self-development, self-help videos. A very important point that I have to make here is some of these videos have really shitty information, very bad quality information that you shall not use for your everyday life. The quality of your life will decline because of them. How to understand which videos are good or bad? I think logic, maybe asking other people, maybe having some statistics, watching different videos by different creators and looking whether they are in agreement. But overall, this video is not about bad videos, bad influencers, bad bloggers, bad Instagram famous people who provide really wrong information. No, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about people who provide good information, about videos that provide you quality information that can actually influence your life if you do something about it, about your life, if you really implement the knowledge that you learn from the videos in your life. A lot of people, as I mentioned, will tell you that these videos are just targeting weak people, people who are easily influenced, people who are ready to give away their money in order to achieve some approval. And although it is not completely false, I cannot say that it is completely false, but it is not completely true either. I have at least 3 connected reasons why these videos are good for you if you want to change something about you. Reason number 1, these videos are normally great starters. Maybe they don't provide you a hell lot of information, but they will provide you some information that can help you to look forward for new information, to search for new information that will help you further with your specific problem. Reason number 2, they often provide initial motivation. For a lot of people, changing something in their life is difficult, and I think it's actually for most of people. And since it is so difficult, it is a very nice to have option if somebody from the internet or from somewhere can tell you from the remote display of your PC, you can do it. Do it and your life will be better. Hopefully your life will be better, but this initial charge of motivation is something that a lot of people need during their life, and in order to change something, in order to actually improve. And the third reason, which kind of differentiates good videos from bad ones, good influencers from bad ones, is call to action, is creating this need to act, is to help people see that there is something to improve in their life. They have to do something, then they can achieve something. If they start with it tomorrow, then in 30 days they will be a completely different person. Yes, on a lot of occasions these assumptions are complete bullshit, but Alone this idea that technically nothing is impossible, is a great idea to have. It is something that for a lot of people is a great hope, a great target to work towards. It is not for everybody. It is a clear statement. Having this kind of hope or false hope is definitely not for everybody and not healthy for everybody. But some people can really profit from it. But obviously there has to be a but. And that is something that differentiates a good listener, a good user of information from a bad one. And it is the fact that at some point you need to stop listening and start acting. At some point you gather so much information that any more information will not be of any use to you, or the improvement of the quality of information in your head will be very, very little. But since you didn't act on your knowledge, your life is still not as good as you want it to be. It is still not as good as before the moment that you started to acquire the information in order to make your life better. Only listening and self-pitying yourself will never help you to change your situation, to change your life, to change your appearance, to change how relationships, to change how people comprehend you, listen to you and whatnot. If you don't do anything, you probably will not achieve anything. Obviously there are lucky exceptions of this rule, but overall this rule still is working. It doesn't matter how many self-help videos you watch or don't watch. If you don't act upon the knowledge that you get from them, it doesn't make sense. It is useless for you to watch these videos. I provide you an example. During some period of time I watched videos by such creators as Alpha M, Real Man Real Style, Teaching Men's Fashion, and these were people from whom I learned a lot about style, about choosing clothes, about how clothes shall fit, about grooming, and a lot of stuff about self-development too. So I learned a lot from them. One of the reasons that I create videos now is thanks to the fact that I watched their videos, and also some of them I met in person. But at some point I understood I don't learn anything from their videos anymore. Not only all of these concepts have pretty repetitional topics, there are only so many topics and so many videos you can make about style, grooming and whatnot. At the end of the day, I'm a specific person. I learn stuff that works for me, and what else can I learn? But also, since I not always had an ability or an opportunity to try to use the knowledge that I acquired from them in the real life, it kind of sat in my head and it was there, and that's pretty much it. It was kind of useless that I acquired it, although I was looking forward to using it. But if you don't have money, you don't have money. So in the end of the day, did they help me? I think yes. I do think that a lot of information that I gathered from them helped me to improve my life, improve my quality of life, improve my appearance, improve how people comprehend me. Obviously, a lot of that stuff I acquired independent of them. A lot of stuff I understood after I started using the skills, the knowledge that I got from them. But I have to tell you that now I don't watch their videos anymore. I still follow these guys on Instagram, but I don't watch their videos anymore. I respect them. I think they're great content creators, but I cannot learn something else from them. I need to do something, maybe to do actually a lot, prior to going back to some of the videos that they created in order to learn something more, because now my level of comprehension is just not high enough. I need to acquire more life experience, or maybe life experience with my own appearance, before I go back to their videos. The last point of this video is connected to the whole different video that I made some time ago. The video was about people earning money out of you, and in this specific case, people who create self-help videos earn money out of the fact that you don't feel yourself good. Yes, they earn money because your self-esteem is not as high. They earn money because you think you could dress yourself better. They earn money because you have problems finding a relationship. Is it good or bad? I think it is kinda normal. I don't think it is good or bad. Like, if you are hungry, you are going to buy some food. If you have some problems, you're going to a person who can solve these problems if you cannot solve them yourself. And I don't see how this situation is any different, as long as person actually provides good information that can actually help you with your life. The only thing I can say, think for yourself. Think for yourself and understand whether, do your best at least to understand whether these people are just using you for your money or they are actually providing you some value. And if you see that the amount of money that you are paying is not equal to the amount of value that you get out of it, maybe you need to switch your self-help person, or maybe you need to go to a different kind of specialist overall, or maybe you need to do some other kind of change. But all the time work in this mode of setting targets, setting deadlines, making a review. If it didn't work, maybe you need to change something. Or if it did work, then go ahead, work better. All life is just planning. Watch my planning videos. I made some of them too, I think. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If it is the case, please drop a like. You can also subscribe to the channel. You can also leave a comment. I will read it. I will happily read it. And except for that, I see you on Thursday. Have a great week.